Hey YouTubers, welcome to the channel. I'm Tony the Technician. Today we're going to be going back into kind of a custom thing that I did for my 23 Colorado. Now this isn't specific to the 23 Colorado. If you're doing any sort of camping or overlanding or you use your vehicle a lot and you are kind of into customizing your vehicle, this video probably isn't going to be like something that a lot of people are going to be doing. This is kind of a custom thing that just works out really well for my needs, and I just thought it was really cool and would share it with you guys. So if you guys follow along the channel, you guys know that I've done quite a bit to my Colorado. I've done, the lift kit and wheels and tires and ditch lights and the interior and the bed slide and an inverter installed in the bed of my truck, as well as a bed rack awning waiting on my rooftop tent. I have quite a bit of stuff done to it. So like I said, I already have ditch lights up front, and I wanted rear lighting, not necessarily for driving purposes, but for my camping purposes. I want to be able to kind of illuminate the area around my truck. So I started looking into LED light bars. Well, if you start looking into quality LED light bars, they can get quite expensive. Not only that, but like I said, I've already done quite a bit to this truck, and I've done quite a bit of wiring, the inverter and the ditch lights and all of that. I didn't want to run more wiring from the rear of the truck to the front of the truck and then installing more switches in the cab of the truck, especially for lights that aren't designed for driving purposes. Like I said, it's more for camping purposes, so it's not like I'm going to be driving around with these lights on. So as I'm looking for LED light bars, I come across these lights that just have a normal outlet plug on it, and I'm like, I didn't know what that was for. Well, it turned out it was a wall washer light. New to me. But they're basically designed to go out in your yard or in your landscaping, and you plug them in and they illuminate, the side of your house or whatever you want to illuminate outside. So they are designed for inclement weather, waterproof, all of that good stuff. Then once I figured out what that was, I started looking into other wall washer light bars. And I already knew, they're going to be waterproof, aluminum housings, they're mountable, they have rotating, hinges basically to mount them in different angles. It was basically just like a standard light bar, but designed to be plugged in. And like I stated, I have my inverter installed in the bed of my truck. Well, as I was looking for more of these wall washer lights, I came across linkable ones. So instead of having to run because I wanted to run 3 light bars, instead of having 3 cords going into the bed of my truck, I can now just connect each one of them. I have 2 going the length of my truck and 1 going the width of my truck in kind of a U shape, bolted up underneath of my bed rack. And then 1 cable goes along the bed rack frame down to the front of the bed, in through an access hole straight to my inverter. So not only is this much more cost effective, but it was just way easier than having to wire everything else up. So it's very easy, and it's all done by this remote, which is also another nice thing. I can kind of do ambient lighting. I can change the brightness level as well as the color. There's a lot of different color options, as well as like strobing effects or, fading effects, all that fancy stuff. But I showed it to my son after I got it all installed, and he's extremely excited to start going camping. And this is just one way that we're going to be able to kind of, just enjoy being out there and have some nice lighting around the campsite. So I'm going to show you how I install it, kind of what it looks like, and then I'll wait till nighttime and show you guys what it looks like all lit up. And I really hope you guys enjoy. Once again, I know this isn't something that a lot of people are going to be doing, but maybe something in this video will kind of give you an idea of something, or help you along with something that you may want to do with your project. So let's go ahead and get into this. Quickly looking at some of the items included with the kit. So each light bar came with a remote. Each light bar came with its plug-in cord, which you can see here is a 3-pin connector. And then it's going to come with one of these. So basically the one end that you're not running off of, you can cap, and it does have a seal on here, or an O-ring. And then you have one for each side. So depending on which light you're capping and which one you're running off of to another one, each light is going to include a set of what you see here, as well as your little wrenches and Allen keys that you need, or you can just use your own. Here are the specifications on it. They are 18 watt, so even with 3, I'm running very low wattage on them. 12 RGB colors, daytime of 5000K, dimmable of 5 different levels. It does have a timing function, so it'll shut off. It does remember the last setting that you had it on. You have plenty of cable length on these. They are IP65 rated. Remote distance from 32.8 to 98 feet. Material is all aluminum construction, solid mounts, strong glass lens, no warm-up time. Here's kind of how you can link them together, up to 20 of them, and then just some miscellaneous other information. But overall, I've only had these installed a few days, but it's already rained twice. They're still operating perfectly fine. Also, they're mounted up under my bed rack, so once I get my rooftop tent mounted up there, they're going to be completely covered. They're not really going to be getting wet anyways, so they should be just fine. But let's go ahead and take a look at them, and I'll show you how I have them all mounted up. 3 Colorado, you can see the ditch lights up front, lift kit, wheels, tires, rec gen, rear mud flaps, all that good stuff. RCI bed rack and OBS awning, still waiting on my rooftop tent. But these are the wall washer lights that I installed. You can see the 2 here running the length of the truck and the one here at the rear, so you guys can see it a little bit better. I can still see through my rear view mirror. I can see kind of the bottom of this. It's not completely blocking my view or anything like that. So like I said, these are all linked together. So I started at that end, that the cable on that side of the light is capped off, and then it links into this one, and then this one links into that one, and I have everything, which was simply mounted. Sorry, it's a little wet. Just through here, I centered them, and they are adjustable, nice and clean, still nice and flat up top. So the rooftop tent will actually cover all of this, kind of protecting it as well. But like I said, they are waterproof to a certain point. Nice glass lens. I'll have these linked down in the description just in case somebody is interested in doing something similar. But I kept the wiring nice and tight and as clean as possible. Nothing hanging down. Everything's basically flush. As far as in here, so my tonneau cover, it has a drain hose back there in the corner where you see the light. That is where I brought the cable through. I even have the watertight connection right inside the bed, so it's not directly sitting in the environment. And then it basically just runs up front. There's my inverter here mounted on the side, and then I can turn it on from right here. I just leave it unplugged when it's not in use. I don't like leaving things permanently plugged in, just in case for some reason I forget to shut this off. It does draw some power, but as long as nothing's plugged in, it won't be necessarily as much. So, but as far as the one cable that I had to run, I have it running along here, down this arm, and then this is the only area that it really is noticeable, which runs. I may do something different, I'm not sure. It's not gonna, bother me too much just having that there. Once the rooftop tent is here, and then I'll probably have some things mounted on the inside here as well. So having a cable, run from here to here that's visible doesn't bother me too much. And then I have it kind of mounted here with some cable management ties. But overall, I'm extremely happy with it. And now I will show you what it looks like at night. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, please feel free to drop a comment down below. Okay, so right now we're looking in the bed of my truck. That's my inverter back there. My power switch is here, the little green light. And then here I have my remote, the bottom of my bed rack. And then we will just simply turn them on. And then I'll kind of go through the color options. And then it does have different flashing modes, and then this one just kind of fades in and out to different colors real slowly. On the other side you can see kind of a little bit better. The remote works really well also. As you can see, I'm just kind of flipping through the different colors. So overall, I'm really happy with it and how it turned out. I kind of have the two running the length of the truck at a 45-degree angle pointing outwards, and then the back one just kind of pointing straight down, but I can angle it further back as well if I would want to, but try to keep it a little bit further straight down. But that's it. Let me know your guys' thoughts on this. I thought it was a pretty nice little upgrade, very easy. It took me probably 15 minutes to install them after drilling all the holes to mount these, and I'm extremely happy with it. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please make sure to smash that thumbs up, leave a comment down below of your guys' thoughts, and as always, subscribe if you're not a subscriber. See you guys next time.